Hello guys, welcome to Will It Flop, where we discuss different things going on with theme parks and if it will flop. Today I've got my guest on as Themepark2030.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. It's the new coaster that is opening this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Which I'm happy to go, which I'm going to. Yeah,
we got Minifigure Speedway, yeah. So
which means Daisy will be there. If you like to or do anything, you can say hello or wait or come and have photos or anything.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm excited for that ride.
Yeah,
it looks amazing. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I think it's definitely what Legoland need. It's been a very long time since they've had a new, good, decent attraction. It's been a long time coming. It's just the fact that they've got two for the price of one as well. I think it's great. Obviously, they're going to be dueling. You're going to get that interaction, which I think it's going to be great. It's great what they need. It's a good starter coaster to build them up to the rides at Chessington and then eventually go into the big rides at Thor. Obviously, they're all.
Well, I want to see them try. I want to see them try to see that. But I think Chessington has already got that.
Yeah.
John Mayhem, which I think we need to talk about that as well.
Yeah, Mandra Mayhem is good. I do like it. But I think Legoland are definitely more for the smaller kids. Obviously, you've got Duplo, Dino, the Dragon's very much a small family, if you can call it family. It's definitely a smaller ride.
I'll say that it's a head chopper when I'm going. I had to keep ducking my head in that tunnel. Oh my god!
Yeah, it is. I do enjoy Legoland.
My favourite ride actually at Legoland at the moment, it's actually Flight of the Skyline.
Yeah, I went on that last year and I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't actually read anything about it. I did not know what it was. And yeah, it really surprised me.
I cannot wait to go back on it this Saturday.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to go
I'm definitely going back on there. With Minifigure, I think the only thing about it, obviously the capacity won't be the best, but I think they've made up for it because they've got two coasters there. I haven't actually seen the queue. The only bit I've seen is that kind of split into two. But I don't know how they're going to manage that. Are they going to be a bit of a free-for-all? Are they going to have someone there going, you're going on the blue side, you're going on the red side?
Yeah.
Then if they do, are they going to have a bit of leeway? Like, oh, if I've been on the blue side, can I go on the red side? Are they going to make it like, no, you have to go on each side? Because if they do it as you've got to go on this side, I think it could be a bit frustrating. If you've been on the blue side, you want to queue for the red side. You might have been queuing an hour and you can't go on it. I think that could be a bit frustrating. But we'll see how they manage it on Saturday.
Well, I think what we do is, since we're going up there together now and we're going to be there, probably what we need to do, we need to get to the entrance and just run to that ride non-stop.
I think it's going to be quite busy. I think, obviously, with it being Easter anyway, it's a busy time of the year. Now with the new ride opening, it's going to be full of enthusiasts as well. Don't think it's going to be quite as busy as Nemesis Reborn. I mean,
might be a couple people who's going to be there.
Yeah, there should be some people there that we know, but I mean, I'm hoping it's not going to get to over 2 hours long. I'm hoping not. But I know it's going to be a busy day. Queues are going to be very, very long.
I think that what they might have the extended queue line as well involved. But even though
they'll have to have it open. It's opening day. They can't get away with not having
the station looks so high.
Yeah, I mean the last time I went there was last September time. Yeah, it was September. I last went, and they hadn't actually gone vertical. They were still just doing groundwork. I haven't actually seen it since it's gone vertical at all.
Last time when I was there, I was at Brick Week last couple of weeks ago, and I think they've done amazing good work on it. And I did a Brick Week vlog, but I haven't got it out yet.
Does it look good? Is it big? Is it what it looks like in the photos?
It is amazing. I think it has good theming. It has great opportunity on how it will go for Legoland. Like when they announce, it looks amazing. But compared to how they've done the theming now, because we got better rides now, that is going to be like good, well themed. With the new owner of Merlin now, I think he's going to bring good opportunity to all of the parks.
Yeah.
Make sure they're all up to date than the ones over in America.
Yeah, bring the good theming over.
That's what he wants.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
It's what the UK needs. I mean, especially if Universal does end up opening, I think you will instantly see a massive difference in the parks. And the Merlin parks, it's going to take a good few years for the entire park to match up with the theme that Universal can do. They need to. They're going to have a big competition, and if they just let Merlin wipe it, if they just let Universal wipe it off out of them, it's not going to end well if they let that happen. So, what do you think of then, like the whole ride experience of it? What do you think it's going to be smooth? Maybe a bit like Nemesis, of a bit of a rattle. Obviously, it's Sierra's first boomerang.
The thing is, though, it'd probably be a John Burton's.
I'm hoping that Minifigure Speedway will be reliable. I mean, Zero coasters don't tend to go down, but it is their first boomerang. So are they going to have potential issues with that? Are they?
They will have they will probably have on the first day probably sensor problem.
Yeah.
Or a technical issue problem, but probably might not last that long.
And because it's 2 rides as well, you get double the chance of it breaking down. And then if it does break down, you're instantly at half capacity. But I suppose it's better being half capacity than no capacity.
Yeah.
But it still would be a big blunter to them, especially if it's on opening day. Hopefully everything will be alright, but we won't know until Saturday.
Yeah.
So, what are you thinking that the ride experience is going to be like then?
It depends if we're sitting at the back. It's probably going to be like almost ish smooth. But if we sit at the front, it's going to be smooth. But it depends if they do like a test during the day, then it could warm up during the day.
Yeah.
And that means it could go even more faster than its normal speed.
Yeah, most certainly. I mean, I'm hoping that it's good. I reckon it'll be smooth. It's a new ride. There's not really any excuse for it not to be. But I'm just hoping for the reliability. I think it's going to be quick. I think it's going to have good pacing. One thing that I am thinking is that they're going to have the dueling going for a bit, and then they might not keep it up. So one thing I'm a bit worried about is that if they don't keep it up to try and pump through trains, which is great if they're trying to pump through trains, if there's a hold up on another station. But when you're having a dueling coaster that is designed around dueling and the way that they both lock over each other, so you can see each other, if that ends up going, I think that would remove a lot of the experience of the ride. Because I think if you just had the one ride by itself, it wouldn't be that thrilling. It's the fact that there are 2 trains going at the same time that makes it thrilling. That gives it that different experience, the uniqueness that this ride will have compared to any other ride, really, in the UK. I don't think, from what I can think, there's not another dueling coaster like this at all in the UK. So
I would totally agree. Would this be the only dueling coaster that we have in the UK?
Yeah. So if they remove that dueling part of it, it removes pretty much what they've designed the ride about. It's like you wouldn't have Nemesis and then remove the first corkscrew from it, because it just wouldn't be the same ride experience.
It wouldn't be one thing you say, it wouldn't be the same the old Nemesis would have been.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they can keep that up with the dueling, because if they don't, they will definitely shoot themselves in the foot. Which I can get it from a capacity point. If that does happen, it will put through a higher throughput, but I would rather wait an extra 5 minutes and get that dueling that the ride has been designed about.
Dueling effects.
Yeah, what the ride's been designed around.
We're going to be there all day. That means me and you got a chance to try to go on front row and also try to go on back row. Also try to do both sides.
Yeah,
I want to try at least 2 sides at the same time. Otherwise, even though I think the queues for the rest of the rides are going to be dead quiet.
Yeah. Well, see, I say that I think they'll all still be quite busy. It's obviously it's Easter. A lot of people won't be going there specifically for the opening of it. I think Legoland, they're going to be going there as families. They may not even know that it's opening day. I think there will be a lot of crowd drawn towards it, but maybe not as much as what Nemesis was, where the rest of the park was pretty quiet on the first couple of hours.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah, I think, the park, it will be a busy day. For anyone that's going, definitely expect long queues. But I'm just hoping that I'm hoping that there won't be too much technical issue on the first day. They can keep pumping the trains through, that they will keep the dueling, and that everyone can just have a great ride experience there. Look forward to it. So, what do you think then about Roxy? About the massive... Is it big?
The world's tallest
minifigure.
minifigure in the whole entire UK as well.
Yeah,
They had to build it in the UK.
I think
Like,
it's quite impressive, but I also think Merlin they do anything for a world record, don't they? They do anything for a world's first. Do you think that Minifigure Speedway will flop, or do you think that it'll be a win? Do you think it will be what the park needs? Do you think it will be a big hit for the general public, or do you
I
think it will be
think,
overlooked
I
through
think
the
it'd
other
be,
ones?
I say it'd be middle. Because it's a new ride, it's going to take a little while for people to get used to. And plus, they did delay it until this
Yeah,
Saturday, and are hoping when we try go there this Saturday, are hoping they don't delay it.
I hope.
Otherwise, we won't be able to go on it again.
I hope they don't delay it. I mean, they've had the time to delay it. They've set a second opening date. I think if they needed more time than what they thought, they would have delayed it a little bit longer, not just by a week. So I reckon it's probably just a small teething issue. But I don't think it will flop. I think it's what the park needs. I think the only thing I think is that marketing hasn't really been going out that much for it. It's been overruled by Nemesis Reborn, by Hyperia. And obviously this is
I,
definitely the least most
Hyperion.
marketed ride that they've let out. But
There's
still, I think
yeah.
with where they've put it, with what they've done in the space they've got, I think it's brilliant. I don't think it's going to flop. I think it'll be a hit for the general public. You've got two
I
trains. The fact that you could put one family on one train, one on the other, kids will love
yeah.
it. The fact that you can race, families will love
All
it.
of us will like
Yeah,
it. All of
yeah,
us will like
it's
it.
perfect. It's great for enthusiasts. It's great for the general public. I think it's an all-round, near enough perfect ride. I mean, they put the billboard there, definitely taken from the Swarm, but I think that's great as well. Kids will love it. Pick kids that can't go to Thorpe Park, go on the Swarm. They've got a smaller ride that they can still have that head chopper going through the billboard. Like Roxy, that's going to be a massive talking point. A general public are gonna love it. They're gonna think it's amazing that they've got a world record standing in front of them, this massive minifigure, and the marketing that you can get from it. And they'll be talking, they'll be spreading the word, they'll be going around schools. The new ride at Legoland, and I think it'll be great. I think it'll definitely boost Legoland's attendance, and it'll put them
Yeah.
potentially even put them back on the map. Obviously, get less
I think
overlooked.
Legoland did go downhill a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Because they did take away an old ride that used to be like a what do you call it? It looked like a technique ride, like a Lego Technic ride. But I think it was because they moved it from here all the way to the United States because the United States got it now.
So yeah, I think it's definitely what they needed. It's great. I mean, more investment in the parks is definitely good.
Yeah.
Merlin seemed to be playing on sandbox mode this year and all of last year with all the investments they've got. I think, yeah, it's going to be great. It's definitely, I personally don't think it's going to flop. I'm hoping that opening day will run smoothly, that it won't keep breaking down, that, yeah. Minifigure Speedway obviously being their newest ride. I mean, their last coaster was a very long time ago. What do you think then could potentially come next to to Legoland Windsor? Do you think it could be more of a family ride, a smaller ride, or do you think they'll bring even bigger attractions?
What they need is a new water ride now.
Yeah.
Since they got rid of the river raft boat ride, I loved that ride when I went there and I'm sad it's gone.
Yeah, they are definitely now missing. See, they've got that whole plot of land up by the top where the rapids were.
Yeah, now
I
that they
think,
got that whole new area that what they can use, it's not going to be used anymore. They really it'd be able to go on it or anything like that.
yeah,
So
they can easily go up and expand onto it. They can make it something much better than what.
more bigger,
Yeah, they could.
or retheme it, or have it like
Yeah.
something new for 2025.
What do you think then would go up in that area? If you was running Legoland and you could put anything up there, what would you put up there?
Like a small, no, not another roller coaster, but like a small, like nice little flat ride. So people, but not too rough for the kids, not too rough for the grown up, so they don't get sick and that lot. So like it'd be a nice experience, or a nice little drop ride or something that
Yeah,
goes down, or then come back up like nice and slow and stuff like
yeah,
that. So it's like smoother.
yeah.
Like
100%, 100%.
a flat ride there, or have a new water ride there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally think if I had Legoland and I could put what I want, I would either put a water coaster, because that would be unique for the UK.
That's what we all want. I was going to
Yeah,
say that.
a water coaster, I think. Nothing too big. I mean, if I was to put
Not
a
too
water
massive.
coaster, no, nothing too big, nothing, because I think if they do it too big, they're attracting to the wrong audience for the park they've built. They could theme it into Lego, build a little water coaster, one that you can get a little bit wet on, similar sort of scale to the log flume that they've got. I think that would do great. It's unique. It would be easily marketable. They could put it in a smallish plot of land with what they've got. Maybe dig down a bit like they do with everything at Towers. Make it go underground. They could have lots of cool lighting effects, like the little Lego gems that light up. Put a whole backstory to it, and they could do it. They could do a water coaster really well, and they could theme it well, and the general public would love it. I think it's definitely what could be good.
If they could do that, but makes like the drops like slightly when it's not too bad and when it's not like too
nothing
fast.
too thrilling. Yeah, you don't want nothing too thrilling. It is a family park. Obviously, Legoland is all about the Lego, the family experience. You don't want nothing too thrilling. You don't want vertical drops and launches. I think
No.
I think that's definitely what could come next.
We could try a launch log flume.
Imagine that. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. So one final question then.
It's gonna be a good vibe.
Yeah. Will it flop? Will it be a hit? Hit. Yeah, I definitely think as well. It's gonna be a hit. It's what they needed. General public are gonna love it. Unique, perfectly themed trains. I think it's great. I think it's definitely good. Definitely what the park needs.
But that's if they can keep up with the maintenance.
Yeah, hopefully keep it reliable. Hopefully Sierra have done a good job on it. Hopefully it's not going to be a maintenance headache, and it will stick around for plenty of years. That's all on this episode of Will It Flop. I would like to thank you, Themepark2030, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And that's all from me. If you liked this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get any notifications of any upcoming videos, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.